Since the Ibrahim Babangida'S book launch, we cannot help but compare this book that has been launched to the one that Farotimi wrote concerning Afe Babalola, which led him to detention. On the other hand, if we put these books on the scale, which do you think is revealing more of the truth? Do you think that Ibrahim Babangida'S book is revealing more of the truth? Because a lot of people have said that the book is filled with lies and false narrative of how events took place, during Ibrahim Babangida'S regime. In fact, a lot of people are saying that he threw the blame mostly on dead people who are dead but cannot defend themselves. I'm very sure that if those people were alive, they would have a lot to say in the contrary. On the other hand, we have Dele Farotimi, who said a lot of hard truths concerning a living person that most people consider to be a legend, a legal luminary, Afe Babalola, and this led him to prison. While Dele Farotimi's book led him to detention, Ibrahim Babangida'S book led him to generate a whopping amount of 17.8 billion naira for his presidential library. Can you see the contrast here? But anyway, before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Give this video a massive thumbs up. That way, YouTube is able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comments section below as well. In Nigeria, the literary landscape is as volatile as the political one. Two books released within months of each other highlighted this stark reality. One, a meticulously crafted memoir by former military ruler Ibrahim Babangida titled A Journey in Service, ranked in a staggering 17.5 billion naira. The other, a fiercely exposed of political corruption titled Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System by a Nigerian activist and lawyer, Dele Farotimi, landed him in detention. Babangida'S book, a carefully curated narrative of his time in power, was a masterclass in image rehabilitation. The former military president, Badamasi, on Thursday, made a confession that shocked the entire nation. He admitted to annulling MKO Abiola's victory in 1993. In the concluding section of the 12th chapter of his autobiography, launched on Thursday in Abuja, titled A Journey in Service, the former leader described the annulment of election as an accident of history. The June 12, 1993 election, won by the businessman and politician Abiola, was considered Nigerians' freest and fairest. However, Babangida annulled the results, citing concerns over national security. The annulment sparked nationwide protest and political unrest, forcing Babangida to resign and leading to a prolonged struggle for democracy before the return to civilian rule in 1999. Nigeria has not only faced election annulment, but the country has suffered a brutal blow at the hands of hungry, tasty, and corrupt leaders. Without fear and maybe with little regret, he admitted to the evil he had committed by accepting full responsibility for all decisions made under his watch. Can he change things? No, because it is too late. The damage has already been done. It won't be surprising to Nigerians to hear that Babangida admitted to his 1993 decision to gain donations for his new book. Imagine a place like Nigeria, where some politicians bend the rules, leave office, and then return to confess their wrongdoings, only to receive national honors from the very system they corrupted. Dele Farotimi, on the other hand, took a different approach. His book, a scanty indictment of systemic corruption and the entrenched power structures that perpetuate it, pulled no punches. It named names, detailed shady dealings, and exposed the hypocrisy at the heart of Nigeria's political establishment and the judicial system. It was a work of investigative journalism, meticulously researched and powerfully written. It was, in short, everything Babangida'S book was not. Farotimi's unwavering commitment to truth, however, came at a steep price. His book, deemed subversive and a threat to the status quo, became the target of a swift and brutal crackdown. He was arrested on trumped-up charges and his book was confiscated and banned. The irony was palpable. A man profited immensely from rewriting history, while the other faced imprisonment for attempting to reveal it. The contrast between the two authors' fate was a stark reminder of a precarious position of truth tellers in a society where power and money often dictate the narrative. Babangida'S book represented a triumph of carefully constructed narratives designed to secure and enhance wealth, while Farotimi'S represented a defiant commitment to exposing the uncomfortable realities of power. On December 3rd, 2024, operatives of the Nigerian police force arrested the human rights lawyer Dele Farotimi. Before his arrest, Farotimi had, in a press statement, accused some police operatives suspected to be from Ekiti of planning to arrest him over an issue regarding the content of a book he published. He also alleged that the police deployed several antics that suggested an attempt to abduct him rather than invite him for questioning on any matter. According to a corrupt commissioner of police in Ekiti State, Mr. Adeniro Akinwale, who said that Farotimi was arrested for various alleged offenses, such as defamation of character, cyber stalking, and other things, but those two are fully established. The incident became a potent symbol of a struggle between truth and power, highlighting the inherent challenges faced by those who dare to challenge the dominant narrative in a deeply unequal society. The tale of Babangida'S book and Farotimi'S detention serves as a cautionary tale, a stark illustration of a price of truth in a nation grappling with its past and yearning for a more just future. It leaves a lingering question. In a society where the narrative is often dictated by wealth and power, how can the truth help? How can the truth hope to prevail? You all, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions in the comment section below? If Ibrahim Babangida wasn't Ibrahim Babangida and he committed those same crimes, would all of these dignitaries that attended his event, would they be there? Would they be kicking and laughing and smiling at an event, that was actually rewriting the history of a country? There were a lot of narratives in the book that, were narrated in a very absurd manner because it was telling the story in a different way entirely that most people did not remember it happening that way. It's like it was his last attempt at trying to redeem his image before he dies. Like I said in my previous video, I think that the man is very old. He's very close to his grave than any other place. He's just trying to redeem his image and, trying to twist the narrative, trying to tweak things a little bit before he dies finally. It's just so sad because, this is in Nigeria, people hold power in high esteem. People hold money. People respect money. People respect power. In the face of power, most people cannot say the truth. There are just a handful of people who can, who can stand in public and say the truth to one's face, like to their face, and say that you have done this, you have done this. And, it's just really the irony of life, or should we say the irony of Nigeria. People worship money. Imagine him getting that much money at an event for someone who annulled the freest and fairest election, June 12, in the country, for a book. I read a very funny comment who said that, is Ibrahim Babangida now a beggar? Because if you ask me, it's looking that way because it seemed like it's a systemic way of, getting financial assistance or financial help in the disguise of trying to build a presidential library. If you want money, just say you want money. As opposed to Farotimi, who had actually written names, written reality of, written the result of an investigative work, exposing people and just mentioning names. But because of this, he went to detention because of it. And up till today, Dele Farotimi has stood his grounds, have said that, I mean what I have written. What I have written is actually the truth. It's the fact. It's the fact. Where is the lie? You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. This is just a juxtaposition of these two books. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section. Thank you very much, you all, for always listening and watching. Let's continue this conversation in the comments section. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.